Hey man, what's poppin'? It's your boy Young Swiffa, and this is what's in my lunchbox.
You wanna win, then it's best to listen when I talk. When you poppin', everybody think they know your business on the block. Mountain climber from the bottom to the top, while like door greeters, they just stood and watched. Gotta pay me for a show, yeah, I need that rap money.
Water, gotta have it. Most of the gas stations don't have this brand, so sometimes I try to keep it on me, but if not, I'll switch it up, at least get some kind of like spring water. Actually, like one thing I like to do is just, live life a little, try different things. So I'm the type of person that'll go to the store and just randomly try an object or a product just to see if I like it. It'd have to be cereal, without a doubt. Little mini guy, but Fruity Pebbles, Frosted Flakes, you name it. I'm that guy that can eat cereal like no matter the time of the day. Definitely Fruity Pebbles. It's got the flavor. You got to eat it quick though, or it's gonna be too soggy, you know what I mean? Nobody really likes too soggy cereal, right? You gotta have perfect like milk to cereal ratio, and for me, I feel like you have to pour up the cereal first. You feel me? How else? If you don't, you're not gonna get as much in, and then we're gonna have that soggy cereal that I was just talking about. Come on, man. You know it's that beef jerky. You feel me? Gotta have it quick, easy, take the edge off. Yeah, we keep it OG. You feel me? Sometimes like we don't like to do too much with the little additives, so they should start giving us a little discount or something, because I feel like the whole team, like we're trained like on the road when it's like you got to be very selective on what you're getting. This is where you go and get. Oh man, let me put y'all on the Frango Mints. This right here, this shit right here, nah. But it's all like a real special treat. If you're from Chicago, then you might know what I'm talking about, because it's like limited. You can only get it at certain times. And they do like a custom like painting or design on every container, and real ones know it costs a little more to get the tins. You feel me? Like you can buy them in a regular box, but we don't do the regular, you know what I mean? We always take everything to the max, so got to do it the right way. But we like to pass it around like the container, like everybody get a little piece before like your treat after dinner during the holidays. So it's like I gotta hit up my family and ask them to send me every year the new box, since I'm in Florida now. But Marshall Fields, shout out to y'all. Shout out to Macy's too, but only in Chicago, that's where you can get it. So it's gonna be a candy. It's like a treat. So this one in particular, yeah, that I can remember, I'd say probably like 5 or 6. Yeah, since a little kid, it's like a family tradition. Yeah, so they do like mint chocolates, but it's like certain types of chocolates they do in different tins. I'm a milk chocolate kind of guy, to be honest with you. I don't discriminate, you know what I mean? But I'm a milk chocolate type of guy really when it comes to the candy, man. That's gonna have to be this Parfait, particularly the strawberry ones. That's what I like. If you're really feeling like you want to do a little extra, you can put some chocolate on it, but not too much. You're gonna ruin the like ratio and the settings, you know? But definitely the Parfait. On the go, Publix. Shout out to Publix, man. Real ones. I mean, there's different like shops you could go to, like sometimes like different smoothie places, they'll sell parfaits. So I like to check the menu. As I said, I like to try new things. So a food that fans would be surprised to know I like would be these probiotic yogurt bites called Yogis. Trust me, at first I didn't think I liked something like this, but once you try it, it's like, man, them things swinging, boy. So now I'm addicted. I go and get the box. Like there's variety. You can get strawberry or the mixed berry. I like them both, and they hit every time. And I'm trying to be on a better like health diet now, so it's like perfect for me. To be honest, I was recently put onto this. Like, so it's been about a month of it. You can get it at Walmart. I tried to go to Publix. They kind of let me down on that one. You know what I mean? But yeah, you can go to Walmart and get them. Definitely love me some grapes, man. Gotta have the green ones though, you know? I feel like they just have a little more sweetness. I'm being such a big back, I'm knocking stuff down. It's a good snack. Good way to start your day. You know, they say drink a lot of water. eat some fruit. But really, I've been trying to be away from like sweets besides my Frango Mints, you know. I try to get away from sweets, so I've been looking at different things that are better for me that actually like substitute. So I rock out with the grapes, strawberries. Shout out Publix, you know, holding it down again. You could go to like Whole Foods or other places like that too. But lately, I just go to the Publix that's closer. And it's got to be the rosin ones because we don't do solventless. If you know, you know. Stop being cheap, man. You don't want to put bad things into your body. You want to make sure everything's, you know, up to par, top tier. Make sure you go solventless. So definitely some rosin chews. One time I ate 1,000 milligram Kush cake pop at the high times with like my homeboys. It was like Stay Green and Dope is Yola and a couple other people, but no one told me how strong that it was. So when I ate that, like over time, like it started like increasing. Like, you know, I don't know if you know, but like edibles, it grows in like your experience. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And I ended up just being like super smack alone from like taking dabs and everything else. But I started getting paranoid and just had a crazy experience. But like now, you know, we seasoned and I learned like you got to do everything in increments, you know? So yeah. Can't tell you all the other details. I mean, probably like 2 or 3, you know, split it up. I guess it's kind of a race to who can eat them all first. Yeah, not really always the brand. Like, we don't, you know, if it's fire, it's fire. We're going to try it out. But for me, I definitely stick to this brand. Sugar sandwiches and Ovaltine at grandma's house. So, gotta have it. Simple, easy, and then that good Ovaltine to wash it down, you know? Sometimes I'll do like other things that we would have, but something that was like my most favorite and simple, easy to make would be these sugar sandwiches. And the reason I say it is because literally you just take you some good bread, you know, with a little bit of butter, and then you sprinkle sugar on it. Some people like to add honey, but that's like if you really want to get fancy with it. But I ain't always have honey around, so it's definitely always like a big container of sugar and butter. So just took what we had, throw it on bread, good to go. Ovaltine is my favorite because I don't know, like I don't like plain milk necessarily to just drink. If I was gonna drink milk, I definitely would want chocolate. So I feel like this hit better than Nesquik. Straight up, I'll stand on that one. You feel me? Yeah. And if you really want to get crazy, like we could have a taste test and just do like a little poll or something. So honestly, I try to think of myself as being elevated from having to do things like this now. So thankfully, I don't really dabble into this anymore. Like, and I say I'm on a more health type of tip now. So that's really bad for you to have a bunch of butter and sugar and carbs like that. But hey, live your best life. If you're looking for something quick and easy that's going, you know, take that edge off your stomach, then you're going to make one of those, you know. Yeah, she told me quick, you better clean that up and don't be making messes in her house. It'd be really the sugar. I used to like not be smart when I'm trying to pour the sugar. Why am I grabbing the whole jar and trying to dump it in there instead of like, you know, little swoops and stuff? So, you know. Spicy nachos. Best things, hand down. Another thing I'm standing on. When it comes to the Doritos, these are the ones. Cool Ranch and all that is cool, but spicy nachos. We like things hot, you feel me? OG out the bag, ready to go. Sometimes I like to crush them up and like have them. I don't know if that's like a weird thing, but I like, you know, sometimes to have them all like kind of like powdery and then just, you know, have it like that. Usually the big bags, you feel me? Like, I mean, who can eat just like a couple of chips, I feel like. And then look, sometimes this was a good one. I feel like they showed love on this one, but sometimes there's like hella air, you know what I mean? So I feel like by the time I'm done big backing, it's like, damn, I got like maybe a couple chips left, so I'm gonna get me the big bag every time. All right, so for the fruit, definitely going with the grapes. Simple, I feel like most people would like that. Definitely, I'm kind of a carb person, so I love like rices and things like that. And my family ethnic too, so we kind of have like a mixture. I probably will give you like pork chops and some like rice and beans, you feel me? So as the entree, classic. For the drink, I gotta go with the waters, man. Gotta, you know, people don't need too much pop. I'm starting to learn like how could I ever have gone so long without really being into water? And yeah, that's it. Damn, I'm stumped, man. I don't know. As far as a treat, I guess I would do like yeah, cupcakes, you know, Publix cookies, slice of cake. Yeah, so. Oh, y'all heard that? I gotta go. I gotta get back to class. I'm gonna leave you all of this, but you can't have this.